on in. Happy Friday, beautiful people. Good morning, and good morning. I hope you're feeling great. I hope you're ready to learn. Listen to me very closely, you guys. I want to drop some tea. So the very first thing I want you to know is your content should be making you money. And if it's not, we got a serious problem. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. I want you to be monetizing your content. Every single video that you post, every single picture that you post should be making you some type of money. And if it is not, we have a serious problem. Not only should your content be making you money, I also want you to be making money while you're asleep. Good morning. I want you, as soon as you open your eyes, you've already made $200. Before you have even brushed your teeth, you've already made $500. Before you even get dressed in the morning, you've already made $1,000. And if you are not making money while you're asleep, we have a problem. We have a serious problem. Something else that I need you to know is this. You only need one good digital product. You don't need 10. You need one. You need one good digital product, and that one digital product that you have can and will replace your entire paycheck. I cannot make this up. That one good digital product that you have can and will replace your entire paycheck. A lot of you guys don't even realize how many amazing ideas you have in your head. You have so many skills, you have so much experience in things, you have so many interests and passions, and you're not even monetizing it yet. You could be using those very things right now to make you money. Why are we not doing it? I also want you to understand this. Good morning. Good morning. Fear will not pay your bills. Fear is keeping you stuck, it's keeping you broke, and it's keeping you watching other people live the life you want to live. So fear stands for fuck everything and run, okay? Fear stands for false evidence appearing real, okay? And that fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you from launching your products. Some of y'all been talking about digital products. Some of y'all new to it, you don't know yet, but some of y'all been talking about this. That fear is keeping you from launching. That fear is keeping you from posting. That fear is keeping you from finally starting the business that you have been talking about for a very, very long time. And until you let go of that fear, or learn to move regardless of being in fear, you will make no money online. You won't make a dime. You will not make a dime. Now, what I want to know is this. Good morning, Rodney. What I want to know is this, and be honest. How many of you guys are sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck? And if that's you, put a 1 in the chat. If you are sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck and you know you are worth more than that, you know for a fact that you deserve a better life, put a 1 in the chat. Now, some of y'all, I'm gonna be honest, some of y'all don't think you're worth more than what you're doing, and that's fine. Continue with that thought. But for those of you guys who know in your soul that you are destined for more, put a 1 in the chat. For those of you guys who want to start making money online, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. We are talking about digital products. For those of you guys who are sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're tired of being overworked and underpaid, you're tired of dragging yourself to a job that leaves you drained every single day, put a 1 in the chat. Good morning, Margaret. Put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. I need to know I'm talking to somebody on this beautiful Friday morning. And if you have no idea what a digital product is, you ain't never even heard of it, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat, because I'm going to enlighten you. I am going to teach you how to turn your knowledge, your skills, and your experiences into something that makes you money even while you're asleep. But the problem is, a lot of you guys never let go of the fear, and it's holding you back. Thank you, Margaret. Listen to me. You are worth more than bills. You are worth more than that job that leaves you drained. You're worth so much more than that. And until we let go of the fear, good morning, until we decide to do something different today that we didn't do yesterday, nothing for us is going to change. You keep hoping and praying, you're scrolling and you're watching and you're manifesting all of these things. You want a better life. You want this, but you're not taking action. Information without implementation gets us nowhere. You can go to all the webinars, okay? You can download all the freebies. You can watch all the TikTok lives and the YouTube videos. But if you do not implement anything that you have learned, nothing will change. You cannot pray your way out of brokenness. You cannot manifest your way to financial freedom if you don't meet God halfway. Because faith without works is what? Dead. Faith without works is dead. Now I'm going to teach you. I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to inspire you. And I'm going to hopefully get you up off your ass and get moving. But it's up to you to actually move. Okay? Now, if you do not know what a digital product is, go ahead and put me in the chat because I'm about to tell you. And for those of you guys who are brand new, you've never seen my face before, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Jasmine. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, so make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. Very good, very good. Listen, you guys, TikTok family, beware. They are stealing my videos. I don't know who they are, but they are stealing them and they're messaging you guys, okay? So make sure you follow this account so you do not get finessed, hoodwinked, or bamboozled on these TikTok streets. Also, if I say anything on this live that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, double tap the screen, because the more we like the live, the more we share the live, the more we comment on the live, the more this live will get pushed to more people. And just like you have been looking for new opportunities to learn how to make money, other people have been looking for those opportunities too. Okay, so let's not be stingy. Let's not gatekeep. Let's share. Let's like. And also, let's take notes. Note takers are money makers. Okay, listen, we're human. It is normal to forget things. Life be lifing, right? Okay, but if you write things down, in case you do forget something, you have your notes to refer back to. So note takers are money makers. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, yes, note takers are money makers. Very good. Listen, so what is a digital product? Let's talk about it. A digital product is something you do not have physical possession of, okay? So think of a movie on Netflix, a song on your Apple Music or Spotify. You don't physically have it in your possession. It's somewhere digitally in the cloud, right? Yes, you will create a digital product to sell, and it could be anything, okay? A lot of y'all don't even realize how easy it is to make money today. See, I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been selling digital products, eBooks, all of the things for a very long time, and it has never been easier than it is today to make money online. But unfortunately, so many of you guys will not do it because you won't let go of fear. You have already convinced yourself, we're not even 10 minutes into the live, and a lot of you have already convinced yourself that it's not gonna work for you. You don't even have any proof of this, but that fear is trying to talk you right out your blessings. It is easy, But so many of you guys will not accept that because that fear is keeping you trapped. Now, what kind of digital products can you sell? I'm not afraid. I just need to learn how to do it. You came to the right place, Pastor Lynn. You came right to where you need to be. Now, what kind of digital products can you sell? Let's talk about it, okay? So you can sell an ebook. Listen, so many of you guys don't even realize how much knowledge you have. You are always playing small. You are always second guessing yourself. You have so much knowledge, experiences, and skills. Maybe you work HR, I don't know. Maybe you worked in HR for years and you know what jobs are looking for when they're trying to find people to hire. You could package up all of that knowledge into an ebook teaching people how to land their dream job. I can't make this up. You could sell an e-course. Okay, so maybe you know how to do hair or something. You could record yourself doing videos, teaching people how to do hair. You make those videos one time and you resell them over and over and over again. This is all stuff that you already know how to do. You could even sell workbooks and journals. People are selling stuff that they literally got right off of Canva. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But people will take stuff off of Canva. Workbooks, journals, manifestation guides. They'll download those, they'll put them on their hosting site, and they'll resell those as is, and they got it right off Canva. They'll sell that stuff for $27, and people buy it. $47. I seen a lady, she was selling these journals for $97, and she got them right up off Canva. You could even sell a private community. So maybe you know how to save money, or I don't know, right? Maybe you know about credit. You could charge people a monthly subscription to join your private community, like a private Facebook, a private WhatsApp, a private Skool community, and you teach people in the community. There are so many things that you could do, but you keep selling yourself short. She said, I build websites. That's what you can sell, and created everything they need, and that's what you could sell. So please get out your head and stop trying to talk yourself out of your blessings. Just take it for what it is and do it. Now I'm going to teach you how to create and sell these digital products, okay? We're gonna lock this in, but I need you to promise me something before we move forward. What I say earlier, information without implementation gets us nowhere. So on this live today, I need you to promise me that the information that I give you this morning, you're gonna actually use. So if you promise me that you're gonna do that, go ahead and put I promise in the chat. If you're going to take the information that I give you and you're going to actually use it, go ahead and put I promise in the chat. I am not here to entertain you. I am not here to entertain you. I am here to motivate you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to teach you. And I'm here to get you up off your ass and actually get started. If you're just looking to be entertained, respectfully swipe up. Just go ahead. We're not a match. We're not aligned, okay? Because I want you to actually do something different today, okay? All right. For those of you guys who are just joining, my name is Jasmine. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your cell phone into a walking ATM machine, how to turn your content into cash. I am going to give you 2 free apps, and these apps will change your entire financial future if and only if you actually use them. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat, and you already promised me that you were going to take action and do it. So I'm going to hold you to that standard. You will be a woman of your word. Oh, you will be a man of your word, and you will actually do what we said. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm going to hold you to it. Do not come up on my live next week talking about something you ain't do it, because I'm going to be like, but you said on Friday you was going to do it, so what happened? Are you a liar? Okay. All right, fair enough. And if I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you double tap the screen, like the live, share the live. Let's get the algorithm ticking, y'all. Let's do it. Okay, y'all said y'all was ready for app number 1. Write it down. Note takers are money makers. I'm going to do it, period. Here we go. Write it down. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. And I am on 3 lives, you guys, so just bear with me. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, hello, hello. Yes, you can do it as long as you have a cell phone, as long as you have internet. You can run this anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Canva. Let's talk about it. She said, I already have Canva. I'm familiar with it. Now, are you using it to make money? Or is it just collecting storage space in your phone? See, information without implementation will get us nowhere. I can teach you how to use Canva, but will you actually use it? I hope. Let's talk about it. Canva is free. So that tired ass excuse that a lot of y'all love to use, I gotta wait till payday, doesn't even apply here. So you can download it and get started today. And you do not need a PhD in Photoshop or anything to use it, okay? If you need a business logo, get on Canva and find you one. If you need some social media posts like TikTok videos, Instagram videos, if you want to get on YouTube and you need YouTube thumbnails, you will find all of that on Canva. Remember earlier I said people are selling workbooks and journals? They got them off Canva. You could do it too. You can even use Canva to create your ebook for you. I can't make this up. And it's for free. What digital product? We are talking about them now. Anything, Danny, anything that your heart desires, you can do, okay? Now, what I need you to understand is this. For some reason, a lot of people who are over the age of 45 have convinced themselves they're too old for this. They say things to themselves like, I'm not tech savvy. I'm old. I'm not good at this technology stuff. It's not gonna work for me. Let me explain something to you. You know how to use your phone. That's that fear that's trying to walk you right away from your blessing. You know how to use your phone just fine. You knew how to use your phone well enough to tap on the TikTok or YouTube app and swipe through and find this live this morning, true or false. Okay, you know how to use your phone to text your kids and tell them they better have their chores done before you pull up or it's gonna be a problem. You know how to do that? Okay. You know how to use your phone to make calls. True or false? Okay. And you know how to use your phone to take pictures because all y'all still on Facebook taking pictures and showing people, showing your high school friends, all the things. So you are not too old to use Canva. You know how to use your phone. You are trying to let fear keep you from starting your business. Fear will literally talk you right out of something, talk you right about it. You are not too old. I have a lot of students who are 50 plus who are making money online. So if they can do it, why can't you? Age ain't nothing but a number. And you're never too old. Until you are 6 feet under, you are right where you need to be. Get out your head. Get out your head. Now, that was Canva. If you're gonna actually use Canva, go ahead and put Canva in the chat, C-A-N-V-A. If you're gonna actually use it, it's not just gonna sit there and collect phone dust. You're going to actually use it. Put Canva in the chat. She said, fear is the enemy. Knock that demon down. Amen, amen, amen. We will not continue to allow fear to keep us from starting the business we've been talking about. So many of you guys have already told all your friends. You didn't told your coworkers, you didn't told your spouse, they heard you. Now they're trying to figure out when the hell are you going to do it? A lot of y'all love to talk, but who's gonna walk the walk? You cannot keep scrolling, watching, manifesting, praying, hoping for change. You have got to meet God halfway. And some of y'all are not even willing to do that. We have to get moving. We have to do. I already use it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's the energy. You are using it. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Clock it, Ronaldo. Clock it. Clock it. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. I don't know why some of y'all's comments get filtered. I don't know what I hit, but I done hit it. But I seen it. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. Good morning. I teach you how to turn your cell phone into a walking ATM machine. You have so much knowledge and skills and experience, and you could be selling it right now, but you're not, because you keep letting fear hold you back. And some of you guys love to procrastinate. I had so many students before they got with me, they were the queens and kings of procrastination. Talking about what they're going to do on Monday. Monday never seems to show up. Talking about what they're going to do tomorrow, and tomorrow never seems to come. Listen to me for a second. For those of you guys who are always procrastinating, let me remind you, you are blessed with 24 hours every single day. And a lot of you guys love to waste your blessing. You waste it. You sit at home late at night watching Netflix movies, scrolling on Instagram and TikTok, looking at funny videos. And at what point are you going to be intentional with your time? We have got to stop procrastinating. She said, I'm guilty. God is so good because this is the first time I have seen you. Thank you so much. Yes, you guys, divine timing. You are right where you need to be at the right moment. The question is, what are you going to do with the opportunities that have been given to you? So stop talking about tomorrow. Let today be the tomorrow you have been putting off. Because every single day that you waste talking about what you're going to do tomorrow is another day that you could have did today. You could have finally launched the product. You could have finally made a sale, but you keep choosing to push it past. Stop. All right. I know I'm talking to somebody. App number 2, write it down. Note takers are money makers. The way you speak to me, yes, I need that. And listen, itty bitty, I am glad that you are here, but I need you to promise me that you're going to actually do the information. I don't want you just listening to me, okay? I know we're having a good time, but honestly, I need you to get started. That's what I need from you. That's what I need, okay? App number 2, write it down. Here we go. Chat GPT, let's talk about it. Chat GPT. And Chat GPT, and if I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys double tap the screen, like the live, share the live. The more we engage, the more this live will get pushed to more people. Believe it or not, a lot of people are tired of living paycheck to paycheck. They tired. They want something new. Let's allow them the opportunity, just like this live found you. Let's allow this live to find other people. Okay. All right. So app number 2 is ChatGPT. App number 1 was Canva. App number 1 was Canva. Good morning. App number 2 is ChatGPT. This app is also free. So that excuse that y'all love to use, I gotta wait till payday. No, you don't. It's free. So you can and you will take care of it today. Now, listen. This is what I mean by it's never been easier to make money. Listen, I've been doing this for 5 years, okay? I started during COVID. My content is weight loss and fitness. I lost over 100 pounds. And when I started making my eBooks on how to lose weight, I actually had to write it. I had to use my brain and actually write it. Today, you don't need no brain. You can literally have ChatGPT do it for you. But the question is, will you? Most of you, unfortunately, probably not, because you won't get out your head. You can use ChatGPT for everything. Do you need product descriptions? Great. Use ChatGPT. You need your ebook written for you? Great. Use ChatGPT. Maybe you need some content. Great. You can use ChatGPT. If only I had a brain. You don't need one in 2025. Your phone is your brain. Jessica said ChatGPT is my BFF. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. I'm glad to see that you guys are using it. You can use it for anything. Anything. And you know what amazes me the most about most people? And I might be talking to you, but I'm going to say it. It amazes me how many people will download apps that are not free, like Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, Zeus, Amazon. The weekend's coming up. It's Friday. And people will take time to download those apps onto their TVs, their tablets, their cell phones, and their laptops. They'll sit on the couch all weekend long and watch movies just to waste their time. Some of you guys are professional time wasters. If they had an Olympics for time wasters, you would have the gold medal because you will do everything except be intentional with your time. You will do everything to waste it. Tyler Perry, y'all love his movies. Listen, he's already rich. He gets rich off of your views. That's why Netflix and Amazon got his movies on their platforms. And you pay a monthly subscription just to waste your time. Wow. Wow. Do you understand? You pay money every month just to waste your time. But most of you guys won't even download free apps like ChatGPT to start a business. You ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it because you have become so accustomed to time wasting. Well, let's adapt a new mindset. Let's start something new today. If it's not making me money, I'm not doing it. I don't watch Tyler Perry movies. I don't binge watch Netflix shows. I couldn't tell you any shows on Netflix. I don't know. All I know is they got more money than me. So I'm not going to waste my time. The time that I spend watching movies is the time I could be spending building my business. Let's adapt that mindset. If it's not helping you, it's hurting you. How about that? There's no in between. It's either going to help you or it's going to hurt you. No in between. Very good. Show me the money. Very good. All right. So we got Canva and we got ChatGPT. Now we have to put it together and make our digital product. Ready in the chat. If you are ready, go ahead and put in the chat. And remember what I said, note takers are money makers. We are human. It is normal to forget stuff. Life be lifing. But if you actually write things down, then you're not going to forget, because if you do, you can refer back to it and still do what you need to do. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, welcome. My name is Jasmine. I'm teaching you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. It is really that simple. Thank you, Jessica. But the question is, so many of you guys are still not going to do it because you won't let go of fear. You have told yourself about 50 times in 30 minutes so far that you can't do it. It works for everybody else but you. But you don't even have any proof of that. You are literally talking yourself right about your blessing. Your fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you from launching, it's keeping you from posting, and it's keeping you from making money online. And until you let it go, you will continue to stay stuck, broke, and watching other people live the life that you claim you want. I made digital products super easy. Very good, Jessica. My TV is off just for guests. I'm too busy with my friend chat. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy I love to hear. Amen, amen. All right. I'm about to give you prompt number 1. So it would be in your best interest to write this down. You're going to open up ChatGPT and you are going to put in there, write it down, write it down, write it down. Here we go. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Very good, Kiera. I love it. Cancel all those subscriptions. Cancel them all. Prompt number 1. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Let me pin that. If you got that, put got that in the chat. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Do not DM me asking me for prompt number 1 because I'm not going to respond because you're hard-headed as hell. Because if you didn't have it, you could have said that right here on this live, but you chose not to, which means you don't really care. And since you do not care, I am not going to give you my energy. How about that? No student shall be left behind. All right. You said you got that. Your feet, absolutely. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. That's prompt number 1. You're gonna hit enter. You're gonna hit enter. Now listen to me. Remember, we said a digital product could be anything. It could be anything. We said it could be an ebook, it could be a course, it could be workbooks, journals, it could be a community of some kind, it could be anything, okay? We talked about that. Now, let me give you some words of advice, okay? Unfortunately, a lot of us are so accustomed to working hard that we forget that you can work smart. You have been brought up your whole life thinking that if you're not working hard, you're not working. Well, I want to invite you to a new form of working, which is working smarter, okay? Now, listen, anything that you want to be successful in requires consistency, which is why so many people struggle to make money online because they refuse to be consistent. Well, let me explain to you how you can be consistent more easily. I want you to choose something off of that list that ChatGPT gave you, that you asked for 10 ideas. It gave you 10, just what you asked for. I want you to choose something off of that list that makes the most sense to your life. What do you have skills in? What do you have experience with? What do you have knowledge in? And what do you have a passion for? Listen, we don't chase virality here. We don't chase trends. We chase purpose. And we chase profits. It is so much easier for you to be consistent with something that you actually like. I do not want this to feel like a job. If it feels like a job, you're not gonna do it. Just like you went to work for 8 hours and then you think you're gonna come home and feel like you're working for another 2 or another 1, you're not gonna do it. You're gonna fall off quick. If you've been following me for a while, you know I do a lot of weight loss and fitness content. I also do a lot of coaching content. These are things that I actually know about. I lost 100 pounds and I really have students. These are things I have a passion for. I love weightlifting. So it's so easy for me to show up consistently every day and talk about these things. You don't see me on any of my platforms trying to teach people about algebra. I don't know anything about it and I don't like it. And I'm not gonna be consistent because it's not fun. So please choose something off that list that is true to your heart. And write this down. Money flows where energy goes. Money flows where energy goes. Listen, as long as the energy's there, as long as you're consistent, you're having fun, you're teaching people, you will make a lot of money in any niche. I promise you that. So just choose something that you like. Now, let's say it gave you 10. You don't like none of the 10 that it gave you. Fine. Just keep asking until you find one that you want. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. App number 1 was Canva. App number 2 was ChatGPT. You're going to open up your ChatGPT app and you're going to put in there, give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Note takers are money makers, so make sure you write these things down. Prompt number 2. Once you choose the idea that you want to run with, you will then put in ChatGPT, write this down. Write me an outline that helps people solve a problem. Very good, Intoxica. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Very good. I don't know why it's filtering y'all's comments. I don't know what I hit, but I hit it and I can't get it to stop. All right. If we got that, thank you, Kiera. If we got that, put got that in the chat. If it needs to be repeated, say it now or forever hold your peace. I see 85 people on TikTok #1. I should see 85 got that. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Do not DM me asking me for prompt #2 because I'm going to leave your ass on red because you hard-headed as hell because I gave you ample opportunity on this live to ask for it to be repeated and you chose not to take advantage, which means you don't really care. And since you don't really care, there's no need for me to waste my energy with you. I said what I said. I said what I said. Very good. Very good. Thank you, YouTube. Very good. So we got that. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Yes, write me an outline that helps people solve the problem. Yes, okay, sorry. Very good. Now you're going to hit insert. This is what I mean by it has never been easier than today to make money online because it literally wrote it for you. It literally wrote it for you. Now the question is, what are you gonna do with it? Most of you, unfortunately, nothing. But for the small percentage of people who do, write this down. You will copy and paste what ChatGPT gave you into your Canva template. Copy and paste. Copy, paste. Okay? So you're going to open up Canva. You're going to type in the search bar eBooks. Just pick one. There's going to give you hundreds of them. Just pick one, okay? They're all 1000% customizable. Now, you're going to copy what ChatGPT gave you and you're going to paste it into your Canva template. Let me teach you something. In this situation, less is more, okay? You don't need 50 pictures on one page. You don't need 100 different colors on one page. Simple, clean, legible. That's it. Simple, clean, legible. You are making an ebook, so I want you to make it look like something you would want to read. Let's just keep it real. Just narrow the margins so the words aren't coming off the screen, off the page, and keep it clean, simple, and legible, okay? You will then download that as a PDF file. P as in Peter, D as in dog, F as in Franklin. You will upload that file to your hosting site. Write it down. Note takers are money makers. Here we go. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Those are some hosting sites. Listen, there's plenty others, but these are some of the most popular ones. If you got that, put got that in the chat. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Very good, TikTok #2. No student shall be left behind. If you need those repeated, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Do not DM me asking me to repeat it because I'm not. Because I asked you on this live and you chose not to take advantage of the opportunity that was presented to you. Very good, spiritual. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Okay? Now, let me give you some tea. I love Stan. I love Stan Store, okay? But Stan Store is pretty high. Stan Store high, okay? Stan Store is $99 a month. That's extremely steep when you don't have any sales yet, right? One thing I always teach my students is to keep your business's expenses as low as possible. This is how we get to profits, okay? I don't want you in the red. I want you to stay in the green, okay? So, if you are brand new to all of this, you starting today, like you promised. Today's the day you're getting started. You don't have any traffic yet. No worries. You're gonna start on Gumroad. Because Gumroad only charges you when you make a sale. They charge you 10% for every sale that you make. Yes, Gumroad, absolutely itty bitty, Gumroad. And yes, Beacon, that's how you spell it, correct. I don't know why it's filtering y'all out. Excuse me. Yes, so you'll start on Gumroad. Listen, Gumroad only charges you a percentage when you make a sale. They charge you 10% for every sale. That's a great place to start because until you make a sale, you don't spend no money. Perfect. But you're gonna do the things that I tell you to do. So you're going to get the traffic and you're gonna make the sales. And when you do, you're gonna carry your ass over to Stan Store because Stan Store has a lot of features that are going to help you expand your business, like email automations, DM automations, and all of the things. But for now, if you're new, just start on Gumroad. Just start there, okay? So Gumroad is where you're gonna start if you're not making sales. If you already have sales under your belt and you're looking for a new hosting site, I welcome you to Stan Store, okay? Now, let's talk. Let's get real. We just created the digital product. That's what we did. We took Canva, we took ChatGPT, we put it together and we made our product. And I don't care how old you are, that process should not take you more than 60 minutes. If it's taking you more than 60 minutes to do, you are overthinking. That's fear because you're trying to be perfect and perfectionism doesn't even exist. That's a figment of your imagination. Nobody and nothing in this world is perfect. And you are using that as an excuse to get started because you're still rooted in fear. I don't care if you've never used ChatGPT before. It should not take you more than 60 minutes. If it is, we have a problem. Now, we just created it. I hate to break it to you, but that's the easy part. That's the easy part. Anyone can do that. Canva, ChatGPT, put it together, product. Cool. But that's not how you make money. You do not get paid because you created something. No. You get paid because you learned how to sell it. Learned how to sell it. That's how you get paid, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with you. Sales is the reason why most people fail online. See, listen to me. I've been very blessed. I have made over $500,000 all from my cell phones. I started during COVID, okay? And I know I'm smart. I have confidence in myself. I have skills. Okay, I'm special. But I'll be honest, I'm not that goddamn special. I'm not doing anything that no one else is not capable of doing. If I'm just keeping it real, I still firmly believe that making money online is easy. I really believe that to this day. It's really not hard, but you make it hard. You make it hard. Your mindset makes it hard. Your limiting beliefs make it hard. You are talking yourself right out your blessing because you say stupid things. Yes, I'm saying stupid because it's stupid. You're saying stupid things to yourself like, I'm not a salesperson. That's stupid. Your whole life is sales. When you first meet someone, you are selling them. Believe it or not, you are trying to sell them that you're a great person, whether you are or not. At the end of the day, you're still selling the idea that you're a good person. True or false? I'm just saying what everyone else is too afraid to say. You say things like, well, what if I'm annoying? I don't want to come off too salesy. I don't want to be cringy. What if people unfollow me? These are things that you have probably said to yourself. Listen, selling is not begging. I don't know who told you that, but they lied to you. And the next time you see them, slap them in the face. Selling is not begging. Selling is solving. And the reason why you say those things to yourself is because you still allow fear to keep you from running the business that you have been manifesting for years. Listen, if you don't make sales, you have no business. And let me explain something. All these other companies, they don't care about telling you about their stuff all the time. If you've been following me for a while, now some of y'all are new, this is the first time you see me, but some of y'all, a lot of y'all are not. You've been watching. Let's be real. And you see me talk about my products all damn day. From the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I'm either telling you about my Glow Up Academy or I'm telling you about my weight loss eBooks. I don't care who thinks I'm annoying. They can unfollow. They won't go buy it anyway. Bye. Out with the old, in with the new. And if you know that your products will help people, which I know my stuff will, why are you not telling people about it? Why are we so rooted in gatekeeping? Just like y'all gatekeeping this live. There's 90-some people on this live and we only got 10 shares. Y'all gatekeepers. You made these digital products, but you don't want to tell no one about it. Make it make sense. Why don't you want to help people? Why did you take time out of your day to make something to help people? Thank you, Jessica. You took time out your day to make something to help people, but you don't want to tell no one about it. Make it make sense. Amazon doesn't care. You can't even watch a YouTube video without seeing an Amazon Prime commercial. You think Amazon headquarters is sitting there thinking to themselves, we shouldn't launch this commercial because we don't want to be annoying? Do you really think they care? No, everyone already knows about Amazon, and they still put their commercials right in the middle of the damn video every time. And you on the receiving end, you're not sitting on your couch sitting there saying, oh, I can't stand Amazon. They're always begging me for money. You don't say that. If anything, you're like, ooh, that reminds me. Where's my phone? I got to go order this, and this real quick so it'll be here tomorrow. But for some reason, when it comes to your products, you don't want to tell nobody about it. You think you're begging. We have got to stop holding ourselves back from starting the business. You are not begging because you're telling people about your product. You are helping, you are teaching, and you are changing people's lives. You're not begging for anything. Are we clear? If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. And if I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, double tap the screen. For those of you guys who were just joining, my name is Jasmine, and I am teaching you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your cell phone into a walking ATM machine. Very good, Pi. And how to turn your content into cash. Okay. Also, make sure you follow me so you do not lose me. You guys, I don't do crypto and I don't do Bitcoin. I don't know who they are, but they take my videos and they make fake accounts and then they message you. So if you follow this account, you know that you're not going to get finessed, hoodwinked, or bamboozled. Okay. Very good. Let's talk about it. Note takers are money makers. So it's in your best interest to write these things down. Okay. Sales tip number 1, write it down. Content is king. Distribution is queen. I'm gonna say it again. Content is king. Distribution is queen. Now let's break all that down. My goal for you is to post every day. Now I understand sometimes we're camera shy. Well, we got to get out that first. I'm going to get the shyness about you. Sometimes we record the video, we edit the video, but we got it in drafts because we're still letting fear hold us back. We're too afraid to hit upload. I've been there. I know that how it feels, but we got to get you to hit upload. We're going to get through that. But my ultimate goal for you is to post every day. Not only do you need to post every day, we also need to be building a bare minimum of 3 platforms. Why? Well, because one is too close to none. Just like that one income you have at that one job. If they laid you off tomorrow, God forbid, what would you do? Exactly. If you put all your eggs into a TikTok basket and TikTok decides to take your account, what would you do? Exactly. On this side of TikTok, on this side of YouTube, we don't play them games. We always stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Okay? So that's why you're going to be building 3 platforms. Because if something happens to one, you still got 2 that are flourishing just fine. Okay? Just went through it. Yes, absolutely, Supreme. We don't play them games. We don't do it. Now, listen. I'm going to give you some advice. Some of y'all not going to listen to shit I'm talking about. But for the small percentage of people who do, good. YouTube is the most watched platform. Some of y'all think it's TikTok. You're wrong. Some of y'all think it's Instagram. You're wrong. It's YouTube. YouTube has even replaced cable TV. YouTube, if you actually use it, if you're consistent with it, YouTube will be your most valuable platform. I can't make this up. You are leaving a lot of money on the table by not having a YouTube channel. When I first started my weight loss content, I lost 100 pounds and I documented my entire journey on YouTube. When I sold my first ebook, I only had 52 subscribers. The YouTube channel itself was not monetized yet, but I was still able to sell my ebooks because I was still getting in new subscribers, new viewers, a new audience. And I was able to make sales with a very small YouTube channel. Now it has since grown. We're at 17,000 subscribers today. But I'm telling you, do not sleep on YouTube, especially long-form content. Now, let me explain something, because I know some of y'all are in your head, and y'all like, Jazz, girl, I was with you all the way up until you said I had to post every day. Isn't that going to be hard? Listen, is posting every day going to be hard? Well, let me ask you this. I've been doing this for 5 years. I started during COVID. But before I started this, I worked a 9-to-5 too. It was my first job out of college towards my degree. I was so excited. I was 23 years old and I was gonna be making $60,000 a year. That was a lot of money for a 23-year-old with no kids back then, okay? It's not gonna get you far today. But back then, before COVID and inflation and all the things, that was good money. But yet, I was still broke. Because by the time you pay rent, car insurance, car payment, put food on the table, gas, get your little nails done, student loans. Oh, yeah. Student loans. By the time you pay all that, it's really not that much money. But I was so proud of the fact that I had this job. I was making more than anyone I knew at 60,000. Yeah, I know. And I didn't want to disappoint my family. I didn't want my friends to talk about me. I had already created this lifestyle. And of course I looked for other jobs, but no one was going to pay me what I was making at this job. So I felt trapped. So I worked there every single day for 6 years. It wasn't until I turned 29 where I was like, look, I'm not going into my 30s living like this. Fuck all y'all. And I quit. But before that, I was very miserable. I was overworked and underpaid. And I worked with women. The whole department was women. And I was the youngest one there. Ladies, you already know how that goes. So just imagine being the youngest person in the department in a room full of women. How catty it can get. And I did that every day for 6 years. So let me ask you, if I had to be honest with you, a lot of you guys, like myself, are already living a hard life. You are going to a job that you don't even like. You can't even be yourself. You've been wanting to curse them out. You can't. You got to put on this mask. You got to pretend like you like everybody. You got to play the politics game. You got to show up, do your job and other people's job just to get a paycheck at the end of the 2 weeks that still keeps you broke. By the time you get home, you're exhausted, you're beat, you're worn out, and you got to get up and do it again tomorrow. You spend more time with your coworkers than your family. If you work 8 hours or more, you spend more time with people that you don't even like than your family just to be broke every single day. And you get the weekend, you get 2 days, but you're exhausted, you're worn out, and you can't even really enjoy Sunday because you know Monday you got to get up and do it again. So is posting every day hard? That's up to you to decide. At least on this side. You get to talk about what you want to talk about. You get to be yourself. You get to help people. And you get paid. And you can do this anywhere in the world. You want to go spend a week in Jamaica? Go for it. You don't have to ask for permission. You don't have to send emails and get clearance to take a vacation with your family. You just go. You want to spend some time in Europe? Go for it. Get you a passport? Go. Run your business anywhere in the world and be with your family. So, in my opinion, no. Posting every day is not hard. That's your fear that you are allowing to keep you stuck. Tips on being camera shy. The only way to get through it is to do it. Just got to do it. I promise you, you guys are overthinking. Anything that's new, of course, will be scary. That's normal. But the more you do it, the better it gets. I'm sure it's your first day at your job. You were a little shy, right? You didn't know anyone. You didn't want to mess up, right? But the more you kept showing up, that shyness left the building. The same with being on camera. Okay? Now, let's talk about this content. In your content, thank you, you must be relatable, you must be authentic, and you must target people's pain points. Whether you want to be faceless or not, it doesn't matter. You still must do those things. You must be relatable, you must be authentic, and you must target people's pain points. What I need you guys to understand, especially on TikTok and Instagram, people have very short attention spans, very short. You got about 2 seconds to grab someone's attention before they're swiping up to another video. In order to get people to stop scrolling and start watching, you need to understand we have to connect with people through our emotions. We have to target people's pain points. For those of you guys who are new here and you never seen me before, when you were scrolling through trying to figure out something to watch, you stopped on my live because I said something that resonated with you. Let me give you some examples. Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of dragging yourself to a job that you hate? Are you tired of feeling overworked and underpaid? Are you tired of watching other people live a life that you want to live? When you heard me say any of those things, I got you to stop scrolling, start watching. She said, yes, you did, yes. So I don't care what your niche is. It really doesn't matter. There are pain points, and I need you to use those pain points in your content. That is how you're going to get people to stop scrolling and start watching. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, welcome. My name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your content into cash, and how to finally build financial freedom all from your cell phone. And if I am saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, double tap the screen just like this live found you. Let's allow this live to find other people. Believe it or not, a lot of people are tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and they're looking for opportunities too. All right. Sales tip number 2, write it down. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. Good morning, Carissa. If they don't like you, they're not going to buy it. If they don't know you, they're not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy it. Okay? Good morning. So how do we get people to like us? Well, you can't. You cannot make people like you, unfortunately, right? But that's okay. You don't need to make anyone do anything. As long as you do what I told you to do in your content, be relatable, be authentic, and target people's pain points, you will build a community of people who enjoy you. They'll watch all your videos and they'll buy your digital products. And I don't want you in your head letting fear take over, thinking, Jazz, well, what if no one likes me? That's impossible. There are 8 billion people in this world. Someone is bound to like you. And the beauty of it is you connect with people all over the world. I have a lot of students who are in Canada, Australia, the UK, Barbados, everywhere. So don't focus on what you can't control. We don't do that on this side of TikTok. We don't focus on things we can't control. We only focus on what we can, which is ourself. You can only control yourself. So as long as you control yourself, you show up, you're yourself, you're authentic, relatable, and targeting people's pain points, you will be just fine. You will make a lot of money, and you will live a very happy life. So don't focus on who don't like you. That's between them and God. Ain't got shit to do with you. Welcome from Canada. Hello, Nathan. All over the world. We're international with it, okay? All right. Now, how do we get people to know us? They have to like you. They have to know you. They have to trust you. Well, you guys, I am never going to tell you to do something that I don't do or that I would not do. Listen, I need you to go live. Going live is by far the best way to build your community. Now, is it the only way? No. But it is the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy and your vibes. It allows people to connect with you and engage with you. And it allows you to promote your products. Now, some of y'all are going to say, well, I don't want to go live. Okay, then don't. One thing I'm not here to do is force you to do something you don't want to do. Don't go live. Whatever. But you also said you didn't want to go to work. You said you hate that job. But somehow you find yourself there every day. You're there on time. You stay late. You do other people's job. You go on weekends and you go on holidays. But You don't want to go live. What I need you to understand is you would make more money on live if you were consistent and you actually did it regularly than you would ever make at that dusty ass job. And I'm not just talking about a couple $100. I'm not even talking about a couple $1,000. I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars from live. And you know what the beauty about going live is? You get to be yourself. You can't even do that at work. You can't be yourself at work unless you want to get written up. You can't talk your shit. You got to bite your tongue. You got to do what your manager or supervisor tells you to do. At least when you're live, you get to be yourself. You get to talk about the things that excite you. You get to connect with people and help people. And you get paid to be you. You get paid to be you. And you can go live anywhere. Imagine a life where you spend 1 hour on live in Jamaica, you and your family take a vacation to Jamaica, you run your live real quick, then you have the rest of the day to sit on the beach and suntan. Drink mimosas. Explore the city. And be with your family. And get paid. You don't want to go to Jamaica? Fine. Run it in Portugal. Be on live for an hour, sit outside, nice, beautiful weather. Talk to your audience. And then for the rest of the day, you do what you want. Check your phone, you're still making money. Imagine the freedom that you have, that you don't have right now, but that you could have if you decided to execute any of the things that I mentioned on this live. And not just take a trip and then you got to come back and be stressed about bills that you pushed off because you wanted to take the trip. No, that's not freedom. I'm talking about the freedom where you get to take the trip and you ain't got to stress about the rent when you get back because the rent's still going to get paid. I'm talking about that type of freedom. Where you're not sitting there penny pinching while you're on vacation and hoping you got enough money to make it through the trip. No, I'm talking about you really got money. Like you really got it. Not credit, real cash. That's freedom. But you're allowing fear to talk you right about it, saying things like, well, I don't want to go live. Now, some of you, you're willing to go live. You're just camera shy. That's fine. I can work with that because you won't be shy for long. You're actually willing to do it. Those are the students that I like. The students that are willing to do it. You know you're shy. You know you got fear, but you're still willing to do it anyways. That's the energy I love. And that's the energy that's going to take you very far. Not that closed off shit. Excuse my French. Now, we said people only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. Okay, well, how do we get people to trust us? You guys, I am not telling you to post every day for your health. I am telling you to post every day because that shows consistency, which builds trust. Listen, I don't know if you know this or not. I'm about to be a smartass here. People work really hard for their money. I know, shocker. Who would have thought? Yes, they do. And if you want to earn someone's business, you must first earn their trust, which means you have to be trustworthy. Now, I want to do an exercise. For those of you guys who already have a digital product, let's take our ego and our pride out of it for a second. I know for most of you, you're not going to be able to do it because you are fueled by your ego and your pride and it gets you nowhere. But for the small percentage of people who are able to have humility, let's do this exercise. Take your ego and your pride out of it for 2 seconds. I'm not even asking for 60. Let's do 2 seconds here. Go to your profile and ask yourself, is it clear as day who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. And then ask yourself, if you were not you, would you buy from you? Because if the answer is no to any of those questions, well, that explains exactly why you don't have any sales yet. Because if you fixed it, you would. You would. You would. The problem is, a lot of us, and I struggled with this too, we don't know how to hold ourselves accountable. We don't know how to be consistent with us. See, listen, we do it with our job, okay? We're very accountable, we're very consistent, and we're very disciplined when it comes to work. You show up on time, you go in there, you do other people's job, and you stay late. You are a great worker. You're good there, A+. When it comes to your kids, you're very accountable, you're very consistent, you're very disciplined. You feed them, you bathe them, you clothe them, you even got them in extracurriculars, you got them in day camps and shit. You're a great parent. You're there for them, you talk to them. Even when you're tired, you still are a great parent. A++. But when it comes to you and your dreams, your vision, you're flunking out. You flunked. F negative. Why? Because you're so used to putting everything and everyone before you. And then when we get to you, you don't have any energy left. And then you go off of the mood and not the plan. When you're too tired, you just don't. When you don't feel like it, you just don't. When your girlfriends call you and they're like, oh girl, let's go do this weekend, you just go. Fuck the business. I'll work on it later. And later never comes. Later never shows up. And you allow day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year to pass you by. This is why I said at the beginning of the live to make me a promise that the information I give you today, you actually use. Because you could have pages and pages of notes. You could have wrote everything down I just said. But if you don't do it, nothing's gonna change. That financial freedom that you've been manifesting, that you have been begging God for, is still not going to show up because you don't execute. You don't execute. You just listen. Okay, you're motivated for a few minutes, and then you go right back to what you know, which is the thing that is keeping you trapped. It's Friday. The weekend is coming. And for most of you, you're still going to do what you did last weekend, which is a whole bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Well, what if you actually followed through with what we said today? What if you actually held yourself accountable? What if you actually were consistent this time? What if in 30 days from now, you're celebrating your first sale? What if you finally launched your product? Just imagine how proud of yourself you would be because you started something and you stuck with it. I'll never forget the first sale. I'll never forget it. It was validation for me. My family, my friends, they thought I was stupid because I quit my job. You left your benefits, 401k? What about your PTO? They called me a fool. They were talking about me and everything. But I stuck with it. And I woke up and someone had bought my first eBook. I was telling everybody. I went to the grocery store, I was telling the cashier. She didn't know what the hell I was talking about. She didn't give a fuck. But I was so excited that I just had to tell her. And I'll never forget it. I would never forget it. And then when you get that first sale, you start thinking about how you're gonna get that second one, that 10th one, that 100th one. And you become obsessed with your growth and with your power. in everything that you are truly capable of. So if you're truly ready to start, you don't have to start alone. Be held accountable. Have support. Have community. Have someone checking in with you, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I want to encourage you to join my Glow Up Academy this morning. You don't have to have all the answers because I got them for you. You don't have to know how to create your product. I'm going to teach you. You don't have to know how to create content to attract an audience who wants what you're selling because I'm going to teach you. You don't have to have confidence because I'm going to teach you. And when you are done with me, your product will be launched. You will finally be posting your content. You will finally have the confidence and the self-belief to actually do the things that I teach you to do. You will finally not be ran by fear. And you will finally be making sales. Finally. For those of you guys who are ready, you're done playing small. You're done making excuses. You're done doing it all by yourself. You're done feeling lost. And you're done feeling unsupported. Let's go. Now, I'm only letting 10 people in because after 10, it just gets too overwhelming for me at one time. TikTok, click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get there, you're going to click on my bio. TikTok too, same thing, okay? And you guys are going to click on this top Linktree link right here. You guys are going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. The very top button that says Glow Up Academy. This is my Skool community. It is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. Now, I already know you're not going to cancel because I add nothing but value and give you nothing but results. But you are more than welcome to leave whenever you want. At least by the time you're done, your product will finally be launched. You will finally be posting confidently, effortlessly, flawlessly, and easily. You will finally no longer allow fear to hold you back. And you will finally know how to sell some shit. Excuse my French. The same strategies that I use in my own business, selling my own eBooks, are the same strategies that I give to you. We also meet every single week. We had a live coaching call last night. All of the replays are in there for you as well. Sometimes you got to work, sometimes you got kids. That's fine. You won't miss anything. On top of that, my inbox is always open. And I'm always checking on you. Because I don't want you just joining something and then you ghost. That doesn't solve the problem. The problem is not showing up. So when I don't see you active, I'm in your inbox. What are you doing? What are you struggling with? Why have you not been showing up for yourself? That's what a mentor does. YouTube. In order for you guys to enroll, you guys have to leave off of the live. You guys have to come to my YouTube channel. And you guys are going to click on the link that says skool.com right here, the very first link. And it'll take you right to where you need to be. Okay? Now, I'm going to set us a timer. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to lock in. I believe 10 minutes is more than enough time for you guys to take action. I'm a firm believer in what people really want, they do. And also, I'm not here to convince you. Ladies, would you ever convince a man to stay with you? No. Let his ass go. Men, would you ever convince a woman to stay with you? No. You'll let her ass go. I'm not going to convince you to want to stop living paycheck to paycheck. If that's the life you enjoy, keep doing it. I'm not here to convince you to want to change your life. If you are happy with where you're at, keep doing it. I am not here to change you when you don't want change. But for those of you guys who do want change, you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck, and you do want financial freedom, and you do want your business, come right on in. Come right on in. All right. So I'm going to set our timer for 10 minutes. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys, timer is set. Once the 10 minutes hit, we're closing it out. Again, TikTok family, lock in, lock in. It's only $39 a month. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Same with this TikTok, up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile. You're going to click on my link tree right here. And you're going to click on my link tree again at the bottom. Once you guys get there, you'll click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. Glow Up Academy, right here, okay? And it will take you right to where you need to be. It is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. Come in, get your product launched, post your content, finally stop making excuses, finally be building your community, and finally be making sales. It's as simple as that, okay? YouTube, again, for you guys have to leave off of the live. You have to go to my channel. You guys have to come to my channel and you're going to click on the link that says Skool.com. And it will take you right to where you need to be. Once you log in, you guys come back to this live and tell me you joined. Once I get off of this live, I hop right into my Skool and I start talking to my students because I want to know where you're at in your journey. This is why I only let 10 people in at a time, because I don't like to feel overwhelmed. And I like to sit down and figure out where you're at. Some people have a product, no audience. Some people don't have an audience, no product. Some people, they're camera shy. Some people, they don't know what they want to create. Some people know, some people don't. But I want to make sure I have enough time to talk to everyone. So that's why I only let 10 people in at a time. So that way everyone gets great attention, okay? Also, we're relatively small. I had a mentorship. Y'all been following me for a while. I was promoting that, but I decided to bring everyone over to Skool because I like the structure of it. I like how I can create content and have the video sitting in there. So that's why we're at Skool. So come in. It's only 30 members in here right now. It's small. You get all the attention. That's the beauty of being in a small community. And that's the beauty. We launched this about a week and a half ago. So one thing I know how to do is grow some shit. So come on in, get all of the undivided attention. It's very community based. Everyone's in here celebrating each other. We're doing check-ins. People are talking about their progress, their money, their content, all of the things, okay? So like I said, leave with your product launched. Leave finally creating content that you've been so afraid to create. Leave with more confidence, no more fear ruining your dreams. Finally sell your products. Finally. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Do you guys have any questions for me? I know we talked about a lot. We have Canva, we have ChatGPT. I see you guys joining now. Just bear with me. Like I said, when I get off of the live, I hop right in the room. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. You said you wanted change. You said you were ready. You said you wanted to start creating content. You said you wanted to build your business. You said all of these things. The question is, will you? It takes a very, very, very wise person to realize when they're struggling with something. See, most of the time, people like to live in denial. People like to tell themselves a lie so they can feel better about themselves, right? It takes a very wise person to be able to confront themselves and say, you know what? I'm struggling with this. It takes a lot of humility. It takes a lot of humility and wisdom to be able to say, I need help. I could be doing better at X, Y, and Z. Most people will never say that to themselves. So if you know that you're struggling with something and you know you need help in order to get better at something, why do you choose to allow day after day to go by with no change? It feels like yesterday we were just bringing in 2025. And now here we are today, and it's the middle of June. We are halfway through 2025. And for a lot of you, you still have not launched your product. You still have not posted your content. You still have not made sales. You haven't done any of the things that you have promised yourself. So come into the Glow Up Academy, get the accountability, learn the discipline, learn the consistency, learn the strategies and the techniques so you can finally get the shit done. It is only $39 a month. You give it to Netflix quick, fast, and in a hurry. The minute Netflix emails you and tell you that it's time for that subscription payment, you're quick. But when it comes to you and your business and building financial freedom, we tiptoe. Make it make sense. For those of you guys who are ready, click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Sorry about that. There we go. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my bio and click on my link tree right here. And then you'll click on my link tree link again right here at the bottom. And then you're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. Like I said, it's only $39 a month. You can cancel anytime. If I motivated, taught you, and inspired you in an hour live, what the hell you think you're going to get up in here? Exactly. YouTube. For those of you guys, you have to leave off of the live. And you guys are going to come to my channel and click on where it says Skool.com right here. And it will take you right to where you need to be. Let's go, you guys. Don't drag your feet. We got 6 minutes left and I'm closing it out. You said you want to change. Who's talking the talk versus walking the walk? A lot of y'all are talkers, but who's actually going to take action? I see people joining. Like I said, once I get off of the live, I hop right into the Skool and start talking to you. Just bear with me while I get everybody set up, okay? Stop talking, start walking. Information without implementation gets us nowhere. As you see, a lot of you guys have still not gotten anywhere because you refuse to implement and you refuse to take action. You refuse to take action. Very good. You refuse to take action. And then you wonder why nothing for you is changing. You've been praying, you've been hoping, you've been manifesting and all of the things, but you won't even meet God halfway. $39 a month. That's $1.33 a day. And you're not even willing to meet him halfway? Oh. Okay. Like I said, let's go. My money is not determined by who buys coaching. I have a whole weight loss and fitness brand. I have my own digital products. Whether you buy from me or not, I still do $15,000 a month from my own eBooks on weight loss and fitness. So learn the strategies and the techniques that I use to sell my own stuff that you can use to finally sell yours. TikTok, click on my profile pictures up at the top twice. We got 3 more minutes and I'm closing it out. Click on my profile pictures up at the top. Once you guys get there, get to my link tree. You guys are gonna click right here where it says link tree again, right here at the bottom. You guys are gonna come to my link tree and click on where it says Glow Up Academy, this top button right here. And here we are. It is only $39 a month. Cancel anytime. Cancel anytime. YouTube, in order for you guys to enroll, where are we at? No. You guys have to leave off the live. You're going to come to my channel. You're going to click on where it says Skool.com. Click on where it says Skool.com. It'll take you right to where you need to be. Okay, let's go, let's go. You guys have a few more minutes left, and then I am taking the link off. Let's go. Who are the action takers versus who are the talkers? Who are the action takers versus who are the talkers? The people who talk about they want a better life, but they're not really ready to get it. Like I said, we meet every single week live, Thursdays at 7 p.m. So we did one last night. It was great, great turnout. My students learned a lot. They learned a lot, and we do that every single week. You can't beat that. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, like I said, you guys, once I get off of the live, I hop right into the Skool. I hop right in there, so just bear with me while I get everyone situated. Yes, I will show you again. YouTube, you guys have to leave off of the live. So leave off of the live, and you're gonna click on my link, Skool.com, right on the top of my channel, and it'll take you right there, okay? TikTok family, both TikToks. You guys have to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get there, you're gonna click on my top, or click on my bio where it says Linktree. And then you're gonna click again right here where it says Linktree again. And you're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy, right here. Build the confidence, build the self-esteem so that you can finally show up for your business. You keep talking about your camera shy, but you're not willing to change it. Everybody is camera shy when they first start. That's normal. I was too. You would never guess it though, because why? I fixed it. I fixed it. And the same things that I tell all of you guys to do are the same things I do for my own business. I don't tell you to post every day, and I don't post every day. For those of y'all who have been following me, y'all see me post 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times a day. Every single thing that I teach you, I do too. Every single thing that I teach you, I do too. Every single thing. But the difference is I take action. I don't sit around and talk about the problems and not fix it. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys like to sit around and talk about the problem, but you don't want to fix it. You just want to vent. You just want to be heard. But you don't truly want to fix it. Because if you truly wanted to fix it, you would invest $39. That's how I know. Let me look. Yep, I see you. You are good to go. You are good to go. Give me a few more minutes. I'm wrapping up the live, and then I'm going to be right in there. You don't truly want to fix it, because if you did, you would invest. Because you already know that the things I teach you, I do. You see me do. Okay? Make sure you guys follow me if you have not already. YouTube one last time, and then we're closing it out. You have to leave off of my channel. You're going to come to my, leave off the live and come to my channel. You're going to click on where it says Skool.com. Skool.com will take you right to where you need to be. Okay? Any more questions for me before we get off of the live? You guys have Canva, you have ChatGPT, you put it together, and you make your product. We talked about that. Now the question is, what are you going to do with it? Most of you guys, unfortunately, nothing. But for the small percentage of people who do, I can't wait to see what you create. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this beautiful Friday. I truly enjoyed you. Again, make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. They do have fake accounts. I don't know who they are, but they do steal my videos. So please YouTube, only follow the TikTok linked on my link tree, and then both TikToks, just follow the TikTok that you're already watching me on, and you'll be good to go, okay? For those of you guys who joined the Skool, I will see y'all in there in a few seconds, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.